Hey guys, it's Amber, and I'm going to share with you a walkthrough video for a 2015 travel album that I did quite a while ago. It's a mix of products, just whatever I could find for vacation things at the time. We took a trip to the British Virgin Islands on a cruise, like a sailing yacht cruise, with a big group of people. So this, I believe, is actually old basic gray paper. And I took an old digital Word from Ali Edwards and I cut it out on my silhouette with a geotag, and I think this is like from Ali's hand font. Did the year and just kind of was trying to show where we were. On the back, just a simple pattern paper. I don't have links for any of this stuff anymore. It's been so long. But so we started in St. Martin. That's where we flew to. And these are from either scrapbook.com or Scrap Your Trip, where you can find a lot of this stuff. But I had this card, added the little stickers for 2015. These are all like themed cards, so I just put like sleeping, eating, driving around at the hotel and at the airport. We always begin our trip with a selfie on the airplane. And then here I have some more basic gray paper with our tickets and our bag tags and just some basic details of what the days we were flying and some stickers. And then the great thing about cruises is they always give you these sheets. So I kept them every day. I take usually a cardboard envelope that I know is usually like a Shutterfly envelope or something that's like heavy duty that I know will protect my papers so that they don't get all messed up. But it just has all the details and information, your timeline for the day. So I always like to keep this sort of stuff. By the way, this is a 9x12 album from Studio Calico. So I just have these loose in here. Just some pattern paper. And this is a Heidi Swap wooden piece. And then we got a ton of cruise documents. So I used them and cut them up here, like the front of the book, what the ship looked like, and then our passenger ticket information. Then this was probably a 4x4 or 4x6 card, and I punched that out and used this little shell brad thing on there. And then we had a deck plan that was printed out. So here we are in St. Martin, and a little bit of journaling, photo of the really popular sign that's there, photo when we first saw the ship. I believe these are Simple Stories cards. We actually got on and waited for a while until we took off. I think we even had like a delayed start, if I remember correctly, but the sun was setting. It was really pretty. I always like to take shots of our room right away of what it looks like. We have this minion bag, so it looks kind of funny sitting on the bed there. But they had finally brought our luggage over. Picture in the bathroom, actually. And then our cards. Stop it. Sorry. We have a kitten who loves being on my desk now all the time. So our cards and our itinerary from the cruise documents. And then our first dinner. So these are some this is a Kelly Perky card. These are old basic gray papers and just some shots of us at dinner. Pardon me. And then our first stop was at Antigua. And so this is like another big pamphlet that's stapled together. I just saved everything and put them in these big pockets. So for a theme, I picked this Ali digital art that's a destination, and then I would pick a font that kind of reminded me of like a Caribbean sort of font. So this was Antigua, and the first thing we did was go to a stingray excursion. So I've got some pictures of us on the little boat, and then with our snorkel gear on, the photo that they took of us with the stingray. This was like our tickets. They were like stickers. And then just a bunch of shots of us. And then we went to a little beach after that. You gotta get back. Come here. This is a Heidi Swap, like a puppy kind of sticker. It says epic. Just some pictures of the shops and the beach where we were hanging around. And then here I have this was a pamphlet for the Stingray City that I just cut up and put in these 3x4 pockets. And this is like a painting. And then I just used some pattern paper that I cut down. Sorry guys, it's like a thing now. Stop it. So then a lot of this is pattern paper that I cut up, but this isn't even a picture, it's pattern paper. And then another one of these brads from that awesome 3-dimensional kit I found, More Simple Stories. That's just us hanging out on the deck, and some sunset photos. I kept the photos pretty light because I also made a like photo book of this trip as well, and there's a lot more journaling and details in there. So these are all cards from Project Life Kits. I have some anchor brads here that are scattered throughout, and some Alley digital art for a day at sea, showing what it looked like walking on the ship. And some selfies, just hanging out. Because our group booked with American Express, because it was a business trip, they invited us to like a little special snack, like happy hour kind of thing. So I just took all of our ephemera from that, like the name cards and the booklet and the invite. And then here we were at dinner, and then my paperwork for the next day. It's more pattern paper cut down. So here we were at Tortola. Some really lovely shots. The water every day was a different color. It was so pretty. Did a little bit more snorkeling, saw some fish. This is a piece of paper I had cut out and added on there. Another one was little shell brads. Tried holding my phone for this photo. Stop it. For this photo, like half under the water and half up, and it gave me a really cool shot there. And I wrote where we were in the sand and took a photo. Wish I'd have remembered to start doing that when we were in Antigua. And this was a pattern paper here that I think is based off of this scene here. But I just cut that out. And then we did like a drive. And then here we had like a special dinner buffet up on the deck as opposed to being in one of the restaurants. So that was really fun. This is all like fruit. Come here, sweet pea. And then my next day's paperwork. Have to stay down. So here we were at Jost Van Dyke. Look, again, the color of the water is just so different. There's a little camera sticker on here. I always try to take a shot of the water. And then the Jost Van Dyke. Here I've got my photo by putting my camera really close to the sand, and I love how that came out. And then we had just taken a bunch of pictures. There was like nobody here. It was just absolutely stunning. More basic gray paper. Then we went to Foxy's and had lunch, which is like a famous bar there. And then here we were at Virgin Gorda. This was my favorite water. I think it was just so clear and pretty. It was really, really windy though, and kind of choppy. And then we went on like a little tour around the island, and these are some pictures from one of the stops where we, like that's our ship, like way down here in the water. But yeah, we were just up on top of the mountain looking down. And then here we went to the baths, which are these like huge rock formations that you can climb through. It was kind of, while beautiful, really stressful because we were on limited time and everyone's going in one direction, but we had to turn around and come back. And there were some places where we had to like wait for people to let us through, and we almost didn't make it back. It was like stressful. And then we had this huge party on the beach that the cruise, they have like a little private island that they did. Like this is a huge like seafood paella pan. And I love this coconut paper matching my little coconut drink. And then we have a picture of me here climbing up on this huge inflatable slide and sliding down into the water. And then at nighttime for the entertainment, I got picked to do this like play instruments with the cruise line. It was really fun. So here we were at St. Barth's. There's a map that they gave us. It's actually folded in half because it's so large. This is another Heidi Swap puffy sticker. It's just really, really beautiful here. We went out to the end of this like dock area, and there's the ship in the background. Just took some pictures. Back it. It was very, very hot this day, so we were found a spot to sit by these palm trees in the shade. Sweetie, you're gonna hurt yourself. Stop. Then there's this like massive anchor. That's a picture of me. We found a little French macaroon shop, picks them up. And this is some of the ribbon that they tied around the box. I saved that. And then while we were there, we found this museum that was having a Jasper Johns exhibit. And he's actually, like, truthfully, one of my favorite artists. I remember going to a special exhibit of his in DC at the National Gallery when I was in high school. I did a huge report on his work, and I just always really connected with it. So this was kind of awesome. And I think it was even free. So we went in and wandered around and saw that. It was really small, but awesome. And then here's a map of St. Barth's that I tucked onto that paper, 6x12 insert. And here I just cropped a 4x4 and a 4x6 photo and put them together. Here's the map that this cruise gave us about St. Martin when we got back. Or no, actually, I'm sorry. This is from our hotel when we got off the ship, showing us where we were. This is we booked a stay for our last night at this massive resort, and we were so tired. We ended up falling asleep for like the entire day, and we slept for like 7 hours. So we didn't even get to experience it. We had like all these pools, and we fell asleep, woke up, went to dinner, and that was it. So here I just had some, I never finished this because our plane ticket's so faded. My bag tags are checked in here with some photo, with a postcard. And just kind of finished it up. And then I have a map of St. Martin here with a Windstar Cruise pamphlet. And then this is actually like the little pouch that everything came in. We have our bag tags in here, and I just wanted to keep it because I had the room to, and it was nice. Now, honestly, if I was redoing this scrapbook, I probably would cut this out and do something fun with that canvas piece as a texture piece. But so it's one of my earlier travel scrapbooks that I've done. I really do enjoy looking through it. I have the photo book with a lot more detail about everything typed up, but this was a nice way to use our ephemera and our travel products, and I really enjoyed making it. So hope you enjoyed looking at it, and remember, your stories never expire. You can always go back and do travel albums even way after the fact. So thanks for watching.